Hey everybody, welcome back to Elevated Experience Camping. We're back here again with Carmen and Rage. And we're going to be talking about the pop-up events that are going to be happening this year at Willey West Campground 2025. So get us started off. What's going on?
Yeah, so we're really excited. When we sat down and talked about what do we want to do this year, one of the things that we were kind of excited about was this idea of community. Like when people come to the campground on the weekends and even during the week, we really feel this sense of community, and we really wanted to act on that. And so one of the things we decided to do is doing kind of this idea of a block party in the campground.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a campground block party event. So what our strategy is for these is they're going to be more pop-up events. So they're not something that you could phone me and say, I'm coming July 25th. Is there going to be a pop-up event? I don't know then. Every Tuesday, our plan is that we are going to check the weather. And if the weather looks good on the weekend, there's a good chance we will have a pop-up event. And so what the pop-up events will pretty much entail for you as the customer, whether you're a guest camper or a guest of the camper, or you're a day use person, it really doesn't matter. But there will be free stuff. We will have the bouncy castle going. We will have karaoke going. We will have a scavenger hunt going. And all of that you will get if you buy a ticket we are going to have these food bars, as we would like to call it. The mocktail drink thing will be up. But we're looking at this idea of food bars. So fun food again. So an example of that is, again, you come, and on a Saturday night, we're going to take care of your family's food. Taco in a bag is one of our ideas. We have a great vendor that has all these different Dorito taco flavors in a bag. And so you could pick your bag of flavor, and then you will have a bunch of choices of meat that you can put on your taco bag. And then we're also going to have a variety of toppers that you can put. Some of the regular things that typically people put it on tacos, and then some for the adventurous people.
Okay.
And so that would be the basis. And then, of course, you'll get some kind of side with that, as well as a dessert and a drink, all for, a very reasonable price. And we've taken care of your entertainment and your meal for your Saturday nights, so you can just sit back, relax, and enjoy. I feel like we felt like it was a great extra thing for people, because I know that life gets busy. And so I know if I got an email on Tuesday saying, hey, you don't have to bring food for Saturday night, I'd be like, sign me up, As like I said, as life gets busy, the less, the more that we can be accommodated, and especially with the cost of food prices right now. Like, let's be honest, you going to the grocery store and buying the meal for your family of four for Saturday night, I will probably give to you at a fraction of that cost when you break it all down, right? Mm-hmm. And so that we're really excited to be doing that for our campers. So like I said, it's going to have those fun activities for the family that you guys can do. There will be the bouncy castle, the karaoke will be kind of a standard thing, and then as well as the scavenger hunts. And every once in a while, we might add something, a little twist to things, but the basis will be that we will provide food for you, and we will all just have a great time on those days.
Awesome. That sounds like a lot of fun. So is there anything else that people should know? Any way that they can, find out more about the different types of pop-up events you're going to be holding?
Yes, they can just honestly email me at info@eecwilleywest.com if they want more details. Like I said, we're still in a little bit of the development stage, just because, again, we're working with our vendors to make sure all that the product that we're using for these events, food-wise, is Canadian-based. So we're just sort of strategizing, and we're also working with our vendors to come up with these very fun, creative, kind of like food bar ideas. That the idea is that you kind of get, that you get a basic like taco in a bag or a hot dog, and again, it might be a bratwurst versus a plain hot dog, and then the idea is that you get to build on that and you get to create your own creative food art, let's say. And so we're kind of working with them on just different options and ideas that we have that, again, are a little bit elevated that you wouldn't find at other campgrounds, because I want you to leave and be like, man, I was at I was at this hot dog bar and like I thought I was getting a basic hot dog and I ended up putting like sauerkraut on it, chili, and pepper flakes.
Sure.
So so that's what we want. We want people to have an experience where they're like, wow, like I just tried this totally weird combination of a hot dog. Because as we know, anything nowadays, whether it's hot dogs, whether it's taco in a bag, whether it's pulled pork, food is getting more creative and more creative as we go, and combinations are coming in differently. Like the other day I saw a recipe for pickled salsa. Salsa with pickles. So again, like first it was just salsa, and then there was like mango, like fruit salsas, and now I guess there's pickle salsas. So who would have known, right?
Well, only in Canada, folks, we have pickle salsa.
Yeah.
No, that's great. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to see how this rolls out and plays out for the season. And I'm sure you'll be able to catch everything on social media because you guys are going to be sharing these things, showing videos, and, if you guys are interested, the only way to find out is to go camping at Willey West Campground. So check it out, find them online. And if you don't know how to find them, there's a description. There's a link to the campsite in the description below on the video. And we'll see you guys next time.